News this afternoon involving St. Louis public schools. First Alert 4 Investigates is looking into a lawsuit that wants you, the taxpayer, to actually get money back from what it calls, quote, unlawful expenditures. For months, the district's administration has been under scrutiny for spending big on things like hotels, restaurants, even NBA tickets. First Alert 4 investigator David Amilati here to detail what he's found. David.
Cameron, the lawsuit filed by a regular citizen is asking a judge to have the former superintendent and others reimburse the district for questionable spending. You might remember at the end of last year, we told you about an audit that revealed serious concerns on spending on the district's credit cards, primarily by the former superintendent, Dr. Keisha Scarlett. And the audit revealed more than 637 questionable transactions made by Scarlett in just 1 year that she was employed with the district. The amount totals over $148,000, but a First Alert 4 investigation into public records examined more than $1.6 million in credit card charges, mainly for travel. Other charges were for DoorDash, Uber, and Lyft. A trip to Massage Envy and even a $700 bill at Hooters restaurant was found. Scarlett was fired. SLPS board president Tony Cousins also named in this suit. She declined an on-camera interview, but sent us this statement saying, quote, "I'm not sure why I would be named specifically in this lawsuit. I, as a board member, didn't misuse any funds. For any misuse of taxpayer funds, steps should be taken to recoup those dollars." That's a stance I had as a board member, and that's a stance other board members shared at the time. The lawsuit, though, wants taxpayers reimbursed for every dime improperly spent. It was just filed this afternoon, so no hearing date has yet been set. There are still additional investigations going on to the spending of the district as well. We will continue to track those for you. At least one SLPS parent says the lawsuit is great news. Hear why tonight at 6. In studio, David Amilati, First Alert 4 Investigates.
David.